Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the Three Stooges. Their 13th short film is called Movie Maniacs. Movie Maniacs was released on February 20th, 1936, only 2 weeks after the previous release, Ants in the Pantry. If you are interested in looking at that episode, I did do a run through, so don't miss it. Going back to Movie Maniacs, it was filmed in October 1935, 2 months before Ants in the Pantry. Let's look at some facts and funny scenes from this episode, as well as some bloopers. The short begins inside a train. That's where half of the short takes place. The other half takes place in a movie studio. However, inside the train, we see the Stooges sleeping in the same bed. That's a common theme that pops up many times. And they each get up and begin their morning rituals, helping each other out where they can. Actually, it's more like making each other's life more difficult.
Sleep me, I'm sound asleep.
How come you're talking?
I'm talking in my sleep.
When Mo and Curly are seen standing in the bed by the boxcar, there's a scene missing. After the first exchange between the two, you can see that Curly is wearing 3 watches, which is usually a cue for the Stooges telling time routine. That scene was obviously cut from the final version of this short.
Hey, get that iron on. I want my white pants pressed.
Now in this scene where Curly flips up the flapjack, you can see a hand of a crew member that's tossing the flapjack up on the roof. Pretty funny blooper.
Don't tell me you lost it.
Yeah, I had it in the pan. I flipped it up, and it never came down. Oh.
I think you better take it.
Oh, well, I'll make it.
Get out! Get out! Say,
What's the matter?
they're swell. Oh, you like them, eh? Yeah.
Now obviously some type of cardboard or board was used in the pants to make them stiff like that. However, if you look closely, you can see that board inside the pants.
Nothing. I gave him a good present.
Oh, yeah, so you did.
Yeah.
Good present.
And here it is. Look between the waistlines of the pants and you will see a stiff board. In the next scene, you see a sign that says Carnation Pictures from Contented Actors above a gate. This was the truck gate of the Columbia Pictures Studio at 1339 North Beechwood Drive. Note the address number 1339 to the right of the sign. Above the vent, the prop sign reading Carnation Pictures was placed over the gate during filming of the short. The boys try to rush straight through the gate. However, they are rejected and pushed out by security. Security forgot that these are the Stooges. They always get their way.
Say, I'm from the newspapers. Would you mind posing for a photograph?
Right.
Hold it. That's swell. That's beautiful. Swell. Don't move now.
The boys accidentally walk into the CEO's office. They get mistaken for 3 executives that are coming to the studio to help them out. So they're given free access to the whole studio with an all-access pass.
What's the matter with you? Good. A little toast to your success.
Oh, sody pop.
Watch Larry on the far right. You see a smile that comes from him, and then he holds together a giggle.
Yeah. Give me that.
Now an interesting moment for you. You see the image of the next scene here. Stage 7, do not enter when red light is on, quiet. This is the real Stage 7 where the boys film many indoor scenes for their films. And of course here it's doubling as the scene in which they're filming the scene. Pretty cool. This scene that we're looking at, the kissing scene, the Stooges were demonstrating how to kiss, and it was deleted when originally released to television in 1958 by Columbia Studios Television. The reason was it was deemed too risque for children's programming. Home video versions present the completed film with the scenes intact. Now this scene is really interesting because we see the Stooges putting their arms through the armholes of these two actors, acting as their hands. Now this is something that is even done today in the present day, and this is the first time we really see this on film, so it's really cool to see the Stooges pioneering this method of comedy. It's really funny and it still holds up today. Finally, the Stooges get identified and discovered, so they're chased out of the real Stage 7. You can see Moe pass by the real sign that they used on the studio lot for Stage 7, and they run outside to a lion's den. Now this is one of the first episodes where we see the Stooges encounter a lion and them having to deal with that situation. Then they finally run out into the street and the short ends. It's also interesting to note that the original ending involved the Stooges setting fire to the movie set and fleeing the site. However, it was decided that that was not going to be the ending, and so of course we don't see it in the final cut. Thanks again so much for your love and your support. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this. More Three Stooges shorts coming soon. Don't forget to stay positive and most importantly, be hopeful.